I thought it is important for us to have a conversation as Kenyans is, of course, based on the sale of the 15% GOK stake in Safaricom PLC. And I have to start by saying that Safaricom is a fantastic company. It has a very fantastic board. The management is impeccable. And the more the reason, it is among the best run companies in Africa. And as a Kenyan, I am very proud of Safaricom because we must keep on tapping the back of the people who are doing great things. And I think Safaricom has been doing a very great job to the economy of Kenya. It is one of the best employers in Kenya. And of course, we know how integral Safaricom is to the Kenyan economy. And therefore, it is important for me to say that I respect the people who run Safaricom, because if you have such kind of people running many companies of that nature, the economy would be great. But of course, my concern, and the biggest concern, the reason and the main reason why I thought it is important for us to have this issue as Kenyans to debate it, is the fact that the sale of GOK stake in Safaricom has been underwhelming. I am a proponent of government divestitures in terms of the government doing as least business as possible. But I don't think there is a Kenyan who can support an underselling of a government asset. Safaricom PLC is the most prized asset that Kenya has. There is no other company that GOK has a stake that is as consequential as Safaricom PLC, based on its worth, its market cap, and of course its stature in the economy. The bigger concern that I have, and we must have as Kenyans, is the fact that the government of Kenya is proposing to sell Safaricom PLC, the 15% stake, at 34 shillings. Kenyans need to know that Safaricom shares were trading at an average of 45 shillings in 2021, valuing Safaricom PLC at 1.8 trillion Kenya shillings in 2021. And of course, that is before Safaricom even invested in Ethiopia, an investment that is actually becoming a very good decision for Safaricom. And what I just want to say is that the people who are on the other side of the table in this negotiation of the sale, and especially the people from the National Treasury, they are either self-interested, incompetent, or both. Because there is no way you can sell a stake of a company as a block with no premium. And especially by looking at the last, sorry, I think we can close that window. Sorry for that. Let me repeat. The biggest concern that we must have as Kenyans is the valuation at which the government is proposing to exit 15% stake in Safaricom. Because they want to sell per share at 34 shillings. And if you look at the recent past, including last week, Safaricom share touched even 30, past 30 last week. But in the last 5 years, and especially in 2021, Safaricom share was above 45 shillings in August of 2021. And when you are valuing on how to buy or sell a company, you as the seller must get the best deal in terms of the price. But it looks like the people who are representing the people of Kenya in government in this discussion and sale, they actually sided with the buyers. And they decided to sell Safaricom for a song. Because the company that was trading at 45 shillings per share in 2021, the government is unashamedly telling Kenyans that they want to sell the same company at 34 shillings today. Most of the companies listed in the NSE as we talk are selling, and most of them, including banks, are selling past the 2021 levels. But now we want to give a discount based on the 2021 valuation of a 25% discount to the current buyers. And possibly this should be investigated. Why? Even after so many companies have been recording even 200% increase, Safaricom share, even with the bullish market, has not matched many of the companies in terms of the rise in share price. Probably there was a deliberate suppression of the share.